pretty even. But then Lojza has the edge on like every closed map or that kind, like other kind of land maps.
Something like Arena, you're thinking about Arena or Black Forest?
Black Forest, Regicide Fortress, all that. I think Lojza will pick Arena and Regicide Fortress.
Okay, so the first, for those of you who are not very familiar with the settings of this tournament, game 1 is going to be Dry Arabia. And Spaden, I'm gonna go with the guess Aztecs War. I don't think any of these players will get some.
Yeah, it will be Aztecs War.
Yeah, here we go. We're inside the game now. Yeah, and here we've got, as we just said before, this is right now on the point of view from Wonder here, the top side of the map. He's playing with the blue color here, and as we just said before, it's Aztecs for both players. In the south, we've got Lojza here. He's got the red color. I'm gonna make it like this, Spaden, so that the viewers can see better the difference between them.
Can you move into the game again? It didn't open for me for some reason, just closed immediately.
It didn't open for you. Maybe Taff is listening to this. He can just move you inside. Otherwise, please, I don't think. Yeah, please, Taff, do that for you. Do that for our little friend Spaden. Well,
I don't know that's for 2 room. I should have asked before launch.
I can do that actually. I can do that for you. Let me. There's still not much happening, so I still got time to that. So force. What's the game room? It's game 9. Okay, you should be inside now. Is it running for you now? Hopefully it is.
No. Okay, now it's open.
Now it's open. Oh, yeah. Alright. So this is game 1, as we just said before. That's Aztecs War being played here on Dry Arabia map. And Spaden, tell us about the maps. Which one has got the better map?
I don't know what's going on for me now. It's stream ended. Give me a second.
Okay, so you need to try and get in again.
God, yeah. I just got some error. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, do I need to move you inside again?
Yeah, since I can't join late spec. No, try to move me again. Fine.
Okay, let me try to do that again. Spaden is here. Game 9. Okay, hopefully it works this time.
Okay, let's see. I'm not touching anything right now. Let's see. The stream is gonna end again.
Don't even breathe. Don't even breathe, Spaden, because it can mean that everything's gonna crumble. So it's
okay. Now it's good.
It's good. Okay, so you can see the game now. Talk a little bit about the maps for us, Spaden.
Wonder's map is way better. Because look at Lojza's main goal. Can't even make a TC remotely close to it.
Yeah, I was just, that's the first thing I noticed when I saw that goal. Just on a hill, there's no chance to make a TC there. It's very much at the front there. And also a little bit far away from the main TC, to be honest, right? And what about Lojza? I mean, what about Wonder? What do you have to say about his map? He's got gold at the front as well. But I think the left side over there is so easily wallable, right? Same thing with the right side over here. Looks like he will only need to protect the front of his map. What do you think?
Yeah. In Wonder's map, he's gonna wall the right, then he's gonna wall the left, as you said, and then he's gonna make the military buildings and some houses in the front.
Everything down here in the front.
Yeah, you see where his south of his main goal, there's like a little piece of wood sticking out. That's where he's gonna start his house walling. So he gets a lot of good space between the gold and potential space where Lojza could crossbows and try to snipe gold.
Indeed, in here. Something good for Wonder too is he's got a relic over there really close to his base, to be honest, right? And we do know how important relics can be in an Aztecs war, especially. So this is something favoring a little bit Wonder already. And it's just said before, it's a lot better map here for Wonder, as Spaden just mentioned before. And taking a look at the resources distribution here, you can see that Lojza's got 4 villagers on wood. Would be surprised not to see 4 from Wonder too. There we go. So Spaden, I think no big surprise here, right? We're gonna see Drush from both players. 5 militia Drush.
The only big surprise for me is that Lojza has 5 wins on berries.
On berries, yes. Something I just noticed now. Why do you think that would mean?
It could be that he would try to go fast drop to feudal.
Fast feudal and make man-at-arms instead of the regular 5 militia
like
on Dark Card.
Yeah, I don't think Lojza wants to fight this in Castle Age because of his gold. He's probably gonna do some forward with men at arms. Like he's gonna make the 5 militias probably, and then wait, let me see his resources. No, he's gonna go straight feudal. You can see how much resources he has. He's gonna go men at arms forward.
Yeah, indeed, he's not yeah, he's piling a lot of resources, it just said. He's even idling his TC a little bit now, I'm not sure why. Is he just waiting for that 50 food to come in?
Yeah,
yes, he wants to go feudal very, very fast, and there he is. So just as Spaden pointed out, he wants to go feudal as fast as possible. The barracks is laid down, so there's no doubt that there's going to be men-at-arms from that barracks over there. And I'm going to assume that Wonder knows this, Spaden, right? Because he can see there's no militia coming out, there's no militia gathered inside the barracks. We can be quite sure that Wonder knows what's coming.
Yeah, and he also knows that the militias aren't, like, it could be that Lojza's already made militias and sent them away, like 3 at least, but if he clicks on the barrack, he can see that Lojza hasn't put any gather point yet.
Yeah, no gather point in it.
That kind of indicates that he hasn't made anything from it.
Indeed, indeed. And I've been watching the Eagle Warrior from Wonder here, and he's been wandering around this barracks the whole time. So I think he's very much aware that there's no militia coming out, at least just yet. He's not making a single militia spin. Could this be just straight archers?
Yeah, it's going just archers. I don't think I agree with that. Like he would. He could actually be fine. He needs to remove those 5 veils from berries. Oh, look at Lojza baiting away the militias with his eagle. So he has delayed the militias at least like 20-30 seconds.
Yeah, and that's probably be just enough time for Lojza to finish his first and second archery range. And
look at the eagle again. Lojza, I mean, Wonder shouldn't be patrolling his militias at this point. Yeah, like he knows that Lojza isn't doing any army. He can just send them there.
Yeah, he's losing a lot of time. He's losing a lot of time. Indeed, I agree with you. He just managed now to click the feudal age, but Lojza with a really nice move here just bought himself enough time to make a few archers. He's housed though, so this could already be a little bit of trouble here for him. It's 5 militia fighting with 1 villager only, and this could be trouble here for Lojza. Spaden. At least he will lose a little bit of time until he's got enough archers to try and tackle this army from Wonder here. There he goes. He's out of berries now, and only 1 archer is out for him.
He has 3 farms already and 300 food in the bank. Like he will be fine for a long while.
Okay, so you think this is not a huge deal for Lojza?
No. It's completely. It would be different if he didn't have any farms yet, or if he just he's gonna lose 1 villager though.
Yeah, he just lost 1 militia, but he manages to take that 1 villager, maybe a second one in with this one over here. No, looks like Wonder's gonna give up on that one. Chooses another one. I think this one's gonna go down. Yeah, it's gonna go down. That's 2 villagers down for Wonder. He lost already 3 of his militia. And what do you think? How was this? It's for me, it's a payoff already, don't you think, to get 2 villagers from Lojza?
Probably. Like, if Lojza played this correctly and if he wasn't so greedy, he should lose 0 villagers. But for some reason, he wanted to go back to those berries so fast.
Yeah, looks like he did.
That made him lose 2 villas. This is like Lojza's biggest weakness. He loses villagers so easily.
Okay, so looks like he's now.
Why does it?
He's now searching for the spot to hit over here, but the only thing he's gonna find are walls here. And Wonder even walled quite far away from his goal, something I like a lot, which means Lojza is gonna have even a harder trouble finding something to hit over here. He's gonna try and raid a few villagers here.
Yeah, the berry villas, but Wonder has already made 2 skirms, and that's enough to deal with this.
And let's take a look at the resources from Wonder. Looks like he's not aiming for a fast castle like you would expect after a drush. Was it because he was a little bit scared of what Lojza was going to do, Spaden? Because you usually see every single time a fast castle after a drush.
It's pretty risky to go fast castles straight away. Like you can see, he still has a lot of farms and he has 500 food, so he's gonna be faster to castle age than Lojza still. But he needed to make a few skirms to make sure that Lojza wasn't like bringing forward veils and just going all in feudal age on him, because then he would die if he tried to go straight castle age. So he
Indeed.
played it a bit more safe, which I agree with in a tournament game like this.
Safe indeed. Look at this. He's already placing down a tower, and something that is a little bit going bad here for Wonder. He does not have the +1 on his attack and on his range. He just now clicked it, and Lojza's got it since like 2-3 minutes. But anyway, he's keeping Lojza away from his base. He's doing a very nice job at that. And as you can see, the only place Lojza could try and go is just, I don't know, maybe around here, around the left side of Wonder's barracks. He's trying to find another spot to do anything, but there's nothing he can do around here. He's trying to move in. I'm not sure I like this. He just goes in. No scary at all. He just moves in with his army. He loses 2 archers, maybe a third one. No, he does not lose a third one. But this was a little bit ambitious because Wonder is waiting for him there. And maybe he could try and block this away. Is Wonder going to block this with a house or something? Because he could get the whole of his army. No, he doesn't block. He just puts his villagers inside. And I think he's going to get one more archer at least. Or is he? No, apparently Lojza manages to walk out of that just like that.
What Lojza needs to do right now is to tower on Wonder's wood. Because the way he has scouted with his archers, let me take a look though. Yeah, he should... Okay, he doesn't see very well that he can tower that wood so easily. He hasn't scouted the left side too good, but he realizes like, Wonder probably can't take in more wood if I tower that wood. Which is true as well.
Indeed, a tower over here would be so good here for Lojza.
He made a defensive tower.
Okay, so this is now Wonder moving in with his army. He's got more army. He's got a little bit more army than Lojza, as you can see here in my dashboard.
Lojza is faster than Wonder.
Well, indeed, look at this.
Did Lojza make early? Yeah, Lojza made early wheelbarrow as well. I think Wonder made wheelbarrow as well.
But just as Spaden pointed out here, we can see that Lojza is already going up to Castle, while Wonder is still quite a long way to Castle H. He was idling his TC for a little bit here, so this means that this raid from Wonder needs to pay up. He needs to do some damage on Lojza, and doesn't look like there are a lot of spots here for Wonder to hit, to be honest. The wood seems perfectly fine for Lojza around here, and that's where he's going first. All of a sudden, this is looking a little bit better for Lojza right now. What do you think, Spaden? Because he's on his way up to Castle H. He's not that far behind when it comes to military. It's only 3 units at this point, and Wonder doesn't seem to have a place to hit over here.
Yeah, Lojza definitely have the advantage here.
But what went wrong?
I'm curious why he's picking this fight. I think maybe he thinks Wonder is up for him. I don't know, he shouldn't pick him that fight. Yeah,
that was quite a risky fight over there for Lojza. He just lost 2 or 3 archers while trying to fight here the army from Wonder. Wonder gets another villager, so nice job here by Wonder as well. That lonely archer from Lojza could go down as well if Wonder tries to do that. No, looks like he's gonna give that away and just try to get another villager over here. No, it does not look like he's gonna be able to do it. This is Lojza reaching Castle Age now. Only one Wonder manages to click himself, so this could be trouble here for Wonder. Let's see what is Lojza going to be able to do with that army. He's trying to move in. Where do you think he's going to try and attack, Spaden? What would be the best place for him to attack?
For Lojza?
Yes.
A camp behind Wonder's wood, but he still hasn't scouted that part yet. Yeah, he still has no scouting. He doesn't know that he can just put this crossbow right behind the wood and take out all wood for Wonder.
Indeed, from his scouting, you can see that he guesses, he thinks that the wood patch over there is a lot bigger than it actually is. Anyway, he's trying to move in here from the right side of Wonder's skull. There's 2 towers fighting at his army. Doesn't look like he's gonna be too bothered about that. He just keeps on moving in, took down 1 villager, loses a couple of army in the process, but then again, he just moves in. Spaden, is this the right thing to do? He's losing so much, actually.
Yeah, well, I would definitely do that.
You would have done it as well.
Wonder has no defense at home, and I think Lojza recognizes.
Yeah, he's only got a few towers here, trying desperately to get down that tower, loses like 4 or 5 villagers in the process. Lojza now needs to back away for a little bit longer. But it looks to me like, I'm not sure. You think that was clearly worth it? Taking a look at the villager count, we do see that Lojza is clearly ahead. That's 8 villagers.
It's worth it. Now he's just gonna camp the farms. Wonder is idling a lot of ales inside at sea because of those crossbows.
Yeah, and just saw.
What Lojza needs to do now is add siege workshop, so he's safe at home. He's kind of safe at home though, but he has those crossbows and the tower. But I would probably add a Siege Workshop and just go aggressive.
Just try to go aggressive, and it looks to me like that should be the thing that Wonder should be trying to do here, make a Siege Workshop, and that's indeed what he's going to do. He's dropping a Siege Workshop over here. Keeps losing villagers though, and Wonder now seems to have enough army to just definitely kill and finally kill this army from Lojza over here. Looks like he's going to be able to do that, but in the meanwhile, he did lose a lot of economy, and right now that's quite a nice advantage here for Lojza when it comes to villager count. And do bear in mind, during this whole time, Lojza was completely untouched. Wonder did try to raid a little bit of his gold here, but I don't think he was able to kill anything at all. I think what he managed to do was lose the biggest part of his army, and Lojza has clearly the advantage at this point. He's got a lot of army at home too as well, and it looks like he knows very well there are a little patch of archers around here. He just found them, and this is going to be it for Wonder as well when this comes to this army. But Spaden, do tell me, something I can't understand. How was Lojza able to click faster to Castle Age? Because Wonder went up later, so he was supposed to have a better economy while going up later. He managed to kill 2 villagers from Lojza. How the hell did Lojza manage to go up first?
I didn't pay attention to a farm amount. I think Wonder had 8 farms, which is like kind of normal for Drush of Sea. But I think he made 8 skirms in total.
So you think that hurt him?
200 food right there. And well, Lojza didn't make any. And then also Lojza made earlier wheelbarrow, he had earlier horse collar, he had earlier...
So just a better economy upgrades. Anyway, this could be a big fight here. Lojza managed to take down the Mangonel from... no, yeah, that's a one-on-one trade over there for the Mangonels. And let's see how this fight goes. Looks like Lojza is trying to micro a little bit more than Wonder. Wonder just stood still there for a few seconds. And it looks to me like Lojza got the better out of this fight. He's now moving away. Even though he's got more numbers. Yeah, I think he should engage here. I think he really should engage. He's got more numbers. He's got the hill as well. Manages to take down another archer over there. It's a nice job by Lojza. Still pretty much untouched at home. Let's take a look at the military. Yeah, he was behind by only 3 or 4 before this fight, and he's now ahead by 1 military unit. Now 2, as you can see here on my dashboard on the top side of the stream. And what would be the right move now for Wonder, Spaden? As far as I can see, Wonder is only on 2 TCs. Let me take a look at Lojza. Lojza is only on 2 himself. Yeah.
And he's adding a 3rd one though.
He's adding a 3rd one. Let me
down
see
to the right, where Wonder has 2.
Yeah, and those 2 archers, oh my god, those 2 archers, I thought they would be gone. And it looks like Wonder didn't see that on time because he could have stopped that TC from going up. He only managed to take down 1 villager. A little bit unfortunate there for Wonder, but let's take a look at the fight over here at the middle side of the map, I would say. That's Wonder trying to micro out this here. Oh my god, that's a one-on-one trade once more. And but looks like Wonder's got a few more archers left here.
And Lojza is gonna click in any second now.
Yeah, I'm on his point of view. As you all can see, he will pretty much be able to click any second. He's finishing now his monastery. He's got a siege workshop already, so he will go up in a few seconds, while Wonder only now finished his 3rd TC. Villager count still pretty much favoring Lojza by a whole lot. That's 13 villagers advantage at this point. Lojza, it's not paying attention to this. Looks like it just lost 2 archers like that. But what should be Wonder trying to do here, Spaden? What should Wonder be trying to do here?
He's in such a bad spot. He can't know that Lojza is up as well, but it's like it's not much he can do. He's behind in military and he's behind in economy. Like they're kind of even in map control as well. But I don't know. Probably like add 2nd siege workshop and just go really aggressive Castle Age, because he should realize that he's far behind us in eco.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna know that.
His farms, he has like a farm. But I think Wonder, since it's a tournament, he might not call it GG when Lojza hits Imperial Age.
Yeah,
he will probably just try to wall up and aim for either long swordman or try to go, but he's so far from in play. She's like really tough call.
Yeah, he just needs to hold on to this game for as long as he can. He's gonna take down this army from Lojza. Something, when you mentioned wall up, something I don't like from Wonder is that third TC. As you can see, it's pretty much completely outside the rest of his base. So that means this TC will be so easily raidable, and it could be turned out to be idle for the whole time if Lojza comes in with Eagle Warriors, which he pretty much will. As you can see here, he already's got a few Eagle Warriors now. And
Wonder realizes that Lois is up.
Yeah, at least now he will realize. Yeah, at least now he will realize, because he can see the Eagle Warriors, he can see the barracks, and let's take a look. Is Lois? No, doesn't look like he's doing the. He's got such a nice economy. He was able to click straight away to that illegal Eagle Warrior upgrade, the deadly elite Eagle Warriors. He will be clicking now on the +4. I assume he's got enough gold to buy a little bit of food if he wants to. No, looks like he's not doing that just yet, but he will do it for sure. He will do that +4 armor that turns these Eagle Warriors into real rams, mobile rams, so to speak. Here is Wonder now desperately trying to place down a castle over here. I think Lojza does not have enough archers to stop him from doing that, and he's moving in with a lot of villagers there, trying to place it down. Lojza should be trying to snipe the villagers, but even if he manages to kill 1 or 2, I don't think he will be able to stop this castle completely, Spaden, right?
No. The castle is going up.
The castle is gonna go up, but this is what I feared. Lojza is just gonna camp this TC over here, and this TC will be pretty much rendered useless unless...
He did it. Wonder didn't even finish the wall in the north. There's still a gap between 2 houses. Okay.
Yeah, looks like he just saw them. Looks like he just saw them on time. So looks like he will be safe over here at the north.
He will add a second. He's gonna go all Castle Age Jaguars now. He can add a second castle. Oh, that castle from Lojza though will be troublesome. Oh,
we'll switch into his point of view. This is Wonder desperately trying to hold on to this game for as long as he can. He's still miles away from Imperial Age. There's no way he's going to be able to click anytime soon. Doing a few Jaguar Warriors, as Spaden just mentioned before. He does have stone for the second castle, Spaden. Where would you place it? Maybe around the gold there, but then again, Lojza's not going to let him just put down a castle over there, right? So this
Before Lojza placed that castle, I would have made... If I was in Wonder's shoes, I would have made it in front of that TC, which can mangan. But yeah, there's the GG. Wonder realized there's no chance.
There's just no chance. So you think this all comes down to Wonder having made only a few skirmishers, and because of that he was just so behind when it comes to economy? You think that was his only mistake?
Well, no, but he had to make the skirms just to be sure. But that's the like, I don't know. Like those archers Lojza had, they shouldn't have forced Wonder to make that many skirms though.
Okay, so you think it was a little bit of an overreaction?
Yeah, kinda.
Indeed.
Lojza didn't go as aggressive as I thought, and probably not aggressive as Wonder thought. Lojza just played safe.
Well, anyway, this is the 1-0 for Lojza. This means next map will be the home map for Wonder. And what map are you expecting to see here, Spaden?
Either Rooster or Nomad or Migration. I'm not too sure which maps one will pick.
Rooster, Nomad, Migration. Well, pretty much the map has been picking on his last.
Yeah, he picked last time he played versus Lojza though. He picked Duopoly for some reason. Duopoly, and he picked the Aztecs, which turned out to be a disaster.
Oh, Duopoly, that's interesting.
That already. Yeah, I made fun of him because of that, and like not telling me, but it's such a stupid choice versus Lojza.
Taking a look at the chat, what are people trying to say here? Wonder will GG indeed. Did I really say illegal warriors? Oh my god,
yeah,
did I really say that?
Illegal warrior.
What a damn noob I am.
Illegal warrior.
Did I really say illegal warriors? Elite. I meant elite. What do you mean 1-0 to Wonder, sir? It's 1-0 for Lojza.
Yeah, it says 1-0.
Yeah, I was quite sure I did that right. Let's take a look at the game room. It's 20 seconds to go. Oh my god, they don't lose any time, do they? This is game 2, and let's take a look at the map.
Islands.
The map is...
They picked islands. This is also a map. I think he's kind of scared of Rooster.
He's scared of going Rooster. Okay, so this is Islands 1v1, game 2 on this series between Wonder and Lojza. We've got here Wonder on the top side. He's playing with a blue color, and of course, Spade, no huge surprise here. That's Viking for both players. And let's start talking a little bit about the maps. I'm right now on the point of view of Wonder. So tell me, to make a small analysis of Wonder's map.
I am just thinking both of them have kind of bad maps. They both have thin islands that if they lose water, they will just be able to camp every resource of them. I mean, like, if Wonder loses water, Lojza can just put galleys all around the island and take away everything. So the winner of water will win the game. Unless Wonder goes for his 2 dock and then landing.
Okay, so let's take... I was just watching right now Wonder's map. I will switch to Lojza to show the viewers as well. Well, Lojza's gold seems to be a lot better to me, Spaden. It looks to me like he can just place down a TC over there pretty nicely. And it looks like it can be unrateable for water, right? At least until Imperial Age, I think.
That's the thing with Wonder's second gold is so bad. Well, Lojza's both gold are kinda okay.
Yeah, second gold.
The one to the right will be able to be reached in Castle Age.
In Castle Age, yeah. This one, this gold here is really, really bad for Wonder, as you just mentioned. He's trying to lure in some deer, but it looks like he just gave up because that deer was not being cooperative. And what are the most common strategies in this map, Spaden? Is it just all about going fast feudal, like in a normal fast rush map?
For example, Lojza could be able to... He could be able to dock in the right corner and go a bit slower up. Like a bit, like 11 minutes feudal, but that's not very common.
So you mean the right back corner?
Yeah.
Okay, over here.
But I think Lojza is gonna dock to the left, and I'm curious to see where Wonder is gonna make his dock. Oh, he's going for... Oh, okay. Yeah, he's going there. Their docks will be far from each other, but I still think both of them will go fast up, because Lojza probably thinks that Wonder will maybe try to land him, and then Lojza doesn't want to be slow and keep Wonder like early.
Well, anyway, the docks go down. The docks go down at the exact same second, to be honest. And as Spaden just pointed out before, the docks are going to be very far away from each other. We've got one here from Lojza at the left south side. Both of them are quite nice, right, Spaden? They've got deep fish just pretty much close to them. So the placements are not bad.
Very old docks. Yeah, they're really fair docks, so to speak.
Yeah,
both of them are close first. Both of them have that first close deep fish, which is really
so important, yeah, to get up fast, indeed. And as I just said before, this is quite an unfortunate board lure over there by Wonder. He's bringing in now his second board. Let's hope for him that one will land just nicely.
Idling TC.
Oh yeah, indeed, he's idling his TC a little bit. He will be able to do it now. This villager quite low HP, but the board just took a turn over there. Whoa, but he needs to take care of this. Oh my god, just at the last second, he pulls it in. No casualty happening here for Wonder. Let's switch a little bit into Lojza's point of view. And what do you think, Spaden, is going to be the strategy here then? Of course, they don't know that their docks are so far away, which is to say that they could go later to feudal age, but what do you think? Are they still going to try and go fast feudal? Or is one of them going to try to boom a little bit more before going up?
Nah, I think if anyone would do that, it would be Lojza. But I think both of them will try to go fast up.
Yeah, I'm wondering
Wonder's house.
Yeah, and so is Lojza.
That's not...
So was Lojza. I just wonder why is he not... the players just try to avoid and do loam in this map just because it's islands? Yeah, okay, it looks like that is. Yeah, indeed. So this is also pretty close uptime for both players, as you can see. They both went up at pretty much exact the same time. And
how did Wonder end up on Villager Head now? Lojza must have idled TC a lot, because Wonder was like half a vil behind.
He's got one fishing ship less though, right? So I guess, does that even out? Does that even out, or what do you think is better?
Wonder is heading the 4th ship out at the moment. Yeah, Wonder is gonna be fine. He has 110 foot already. So he will be able to afford both double attacks and heavy litter. He's fine. Lojza is adding a 5th fishing boat. I don't know if I agree with that.
Oh my god, wait, let's take a look at that. Indeed, that's a 5th fishing boat here. So you think he will struggle with resources to have enough galleys to fight at the beginning? Or why would you say that going a fifth is a bad decision?
But we know, like, since we have Fog of War, we don't have Fog of War, I mean, like, we can see that they're far, so he's gonna be alright, but he can't know that.
Okay.
Like, dead rocks could be really close, and if he has that 5th fishing boat.
So once more, just being a little bit too ambitious here. Let's take a look. That's 2 galleys being done straight away by Lojza. He will be dropping his 3rd dock, Spaden, maybe, as soon as possible. That's usually what players do, right?
Both of them will try. I'm curious to see, though, what Wonder's technique. Yeah, he's okay. He's going for a 3rd dock.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh.
Go ahead.
I think it's just going to be a normal Grushword, and I was curious to see if Wonder would try to land.
So this is something that could play a huge role, in my opinion. It's who manages to find the opponent first. Because if one of them tries to go all the other way around, that could mean really trouble for Wonder, for example. But I mean, I guess they are experienced enough to know where their opponents could be, more or less. Anyway, it looks like Lojza made his 3rd dock a little bit later than Wonder, and I'm really curious to see this now. Lojza is moving in with his galleys. Yeah, he's taking a left turn, so let's hope for him he's not going to go all the way around. Well, look at this. Looks like, yeah, no big deal. Wonder just found the scout of Lojza, but he sort of gave away his position, so Lojza now knows exactly where the galleys from Wonder are. So that was a little bit unfortunate for Wonder right there, Spaden, don't you think? Because he could still trick Spaden into thinking that his dogs are in the back.
You mean
attacking
Lojza,
the scout, yeah. Am I switching the names again? Anyway, let's take a look at this. Sorry about that, guys. Let's take a look at this fight. Yeah, and it looks like Wonder's only on 2 galleys. He needs to move back. Go ahead.
Yeah, that scout gave him information, so now Lojza can bring all his galleys there. Fine, but also if Wonder would have managed to kill the scout, it would have made Lojza a bit like you make him scared, you know, like he could be landing him.
Okay, yeah, because he then cannot scout for a landing. Anyway, let's take a look at how well this fight go here. Wonder is leading by 1 unit in this fight, even though he's not bringing it to the fight. Lojza just idled there a split second, and this could be a very nice opportunity here for Wonder to take one of these galleys. Looks like he's gonna be able to, and there it is. That's the first galley going down here for Lojza. Nice job by Wonder, just taking the opportunity.
I'm watching the patrol. Okay, Wonder if we can manage.
Patrol. Okay,
we call it pike patrol. You patrol your galleys over and over again. And
yeah, I've seen that in the stream. I've seen that in the stream loads of times. Anyway, let's see how will this fight here go for Wonder. Looks like Wonder does not to fight this just yet. He goes back a little bit. Maybe he's waiting for the rest of his reinforcements.
Wonder is adding market already.
Does that mean he wants to sell stone to go fast Castle Age? Could that be? Could that be it?
Yeah, I think so. Like he put a lot of ales on berries as well. He's gonna try to go faster.
Anyway, it is still Wonder leading here with when it comes to the military numbers. That's 13 for him and 12 for Lojza. It looks like both players are still winning. Yeah, he just sold everything. Yeah, I just saw it. He just sold everything. He is now pretty close to clicking up to Castle Age. He's even idling his TC a little bit, as you can see here.
Both of them having fishing boats, so they both have Lojza has 7 and Wonder has 6.
Yeah, as you can see, it looks like Lojza only now making his barracks. But anyway, let's take a look at this fight here. Lojza splitting his army a little bit. He's still got loads of galleys over here at the backside of his base. He's not bringing them for some reason, and this is Wonder actually now done.
Wonder does. Yeah, he doesn't have fletching. He delayed it to go faster.
Just to go faster, Castle Age, indeed.
He needs to stay frost.
Yeah, he needs to keep his army alive at all costs, and I'm not sure if Lojza realizes this by the score. He could see that Lojza's Wonder score now is so much lower than his one, and he's probably gonna assume that Wonder clicked up. Anyway, let's see how the micro goes now for both players. I think this would be the time for Wonder to actually try to fight that, because Lojza had so many reinforcements in the back, but then they came in just now. What could Wonder do here, Spaden? Because Lojza is outnumbering him by a whole lot. Anyway, he manages to take one of those galleys. He looks like he will take up the fight here. And this could end up really badly for Wonder, in my opinion.
He needs to run with all
Yeah,
the
he needs
fish.
to run and really play this safe. Lojza has got a lot more of army. That's 5 galleys advantage at this point. And when Lojza just manages to click up to Castle H himself, Wonder is just running around. Does he have his docks working? Yes, he does. Only one of them is idle. Looks like Wonder is now losing his fishing boats. One of them is out. Go ahead, Spade.
He lost 4 fishing boats.
Yeah, he lost one galley. He lost one galley. Traded it though, so nice job here by Wonder. He's still trying to fight this. Yeah, lost just one more. No trade for it already. And oh my god, that's 2 at once. And most of these galleys are on such low HP that I really don't think that Wonder should have tried to micro. I think it should have just tried to go away and just keep his army safe for as long as possible. He keeps losing units and units. That's a huge advantage now.
Not good for him.
Yeah,
like now he has a war, but he lost so much.
Yeah, he really lost a whole lot of units right there. That's an 8 disadvantage now for him. He does have the war galley upgrade, but then again, is there a speed difference between galleys and war galleys, Spaden?
Not in movement, but in creation speed.
Yeah, okay, so that means that Lojza can just run away nicely, nice and easy. He's reaching Castle H any second now, and I don't think that Wonder will be able to deal the damage he actually needed to make that the selling of the stone pay out for him.
Didn't pay off at all.
Yeah, indeed it didn't. Anyway, that's the Castle H for Lojza, and Wonder is still searching for the units of Lojza. Lojza, yeah, there he goes. He goes for the war galley upgrade. To be honest, considering how much more units he has, I don't think he even needs to wait, right? I don't think he even needs to wait to have that. He's just gonna go in and try and take the fight. Anyway, it looks like Wonder was just on point with the micro there. He saw it fast enough, manages to take down 2 of those galleys. But this could be trouble. This could be a lot of trouble for Wonder, right? But he's gonna be behind in economy. He is behind when it comes to military. So once more, he needs to pull something out of his hat. He needs to do something crazy, something weird, in order to take this game for him.
Well, yeah, he is. He's going just 1 TC, all in. He's gonna go all in Castle H, because he's not going to Imperial Age anytime soon. He's lost all those fishing boats, and he's out of fish anyway.
Indeed, he also lost those fishing boats. I wasn't even thinking about that. Anyway, I just saw Wonder completing the ballistics upgrade, and looks like Lojza has done it too, or he's just finishing doing it. And let's see how well this fight go here. It's still Wonder with 5 less units than Lojza. What about the dock spin? Can you check it for me? Which player has got more docks at this point? Because if Wonder is playing this all in, he should have more docks, right?
Yeah, then he 6 docks versus 5.
6 versus 5, so well, Wonder is leading. Yeah,
so Wonder has 1 more, but I can't see Wonder winning this game.
Okay, let's see how will this fight go here for both players. Both have got ballistics, +2 for both as well. And yeah, you've got to think this fight will go better for Lojza just because he's got more units. Only thing good here for Wonder... Yes, go ahead.
Nah, the Wonder is
yeah, the only thing that could be good for Wonder is that his docks are closer. Yeah, but this fight is just not going good at all for him. There's no way he can win this battle. He's not even going back, so I'm thinking his head he already resigned from this game. He's just only waiting for the moment to call it on this keyboard, and there it is. That's the GG 2-0 for Lojza, and you gotta say, doesn't look like Wonder has given much of a fight here. He really needs to step up and try a little bit harder. It really wasn't looking too bad at the beginning. The idea of selling stone was actually a good one, Spaden, right? But then he just wasn't patient enough. He just didn't manage to keep his galleys alive for as long as he needed to.
Yeah, he didn't have the number.